Open it up, episode 2 with our game against UL Monroe. Opponent we should beat, so let's see what damage we could do here at home. Our first home game. I promise I'm not setting the rain. Just happened to be raining the past couple games here. At least we're at home though. Don't have to deal with all that stadium buzz. Good little opening sequence here. Haven't had that much of a difficult time passing the ball. We're just going to take off with Malachi Nelson. Get the easy first down. I mean, screw it. Let's just take it again. If they give it to me, I'll take it all day. Easy yardage, easy first downs. I'm going to hand it up to Hassan Wilson here. We haven't been able to get him going this whole game, but he at least gets a good chunk of yardage. Halfback screen. Never really worked for me, but so far they've been working as we're able to get Cam Thomas open for, well, 6 yards. Not too bad. Third down here, and I know y'all see Kenny Odom on the left side. Yep, he breaks free, wide open. First touchdown of the game. Let's freaking go. Malachi Nelson to Kenny Odom. The connection. Here with pretty bad field position, but the defense has been holding up pretty well. Still scoreless as Hassan Wilson gets a decent chunk. Enjoying the coasting suggestions as of late. As I see X. Oh, I got hit, but he comes back to the ball. What luck. Quick little hurry up offense here. See what we have. Not really liking anything I see in the play art. I'll motion him out, and you know what? I'm just going to take off with Malachi. Big old hole for us. Easy first down.
UTEP has the ball, the offense ready to go back to work. Another opportunity here. They had to punt it on their last possession, but this time tight game, hoping to get something on the board. And he'll find him adjust the pattern. Looking to throw, it's Nelson. Caught, close to the marker, it's Odom. And he's brought solid.
Alrighty, I don't really like this play, but I kind of see that safety. It's a little off center with Kenny Odom. You know what? I think I'm just going to put him on a post and then drop it a little bit. Yeah, if that linebacker doesn't bite, then that means, yep, we got him over the top. Kenny Odom. Ooh, what a catch. I almost overthrew him. I was saying earlier, though, I'm not really messing with a lot of these coaching suggestions. Yep, Hassan Wilson down the middle. Quick little easy find. But, I mean, look at all this jet pass, RPOs. I mean, I don't know it's my fault with the playbook, but I still feel like it could be better as Hassan Wilson up the middle for the touchdown. His first big moment of the game, actually. He hasn't been doing too hot. See, I don't mind like a good bubble screen here, but I don't know. I just feel like it's given to me every time. I'm just going to hand it off here. Hassan Wilson, a little bit of yardage. We'll take it. All right, let's see some go routes, but I see Kenny Odom on the left getting pressed. The safety does come and help, but oh, what did I... Oh, Kenny Odom. Kind of overthrew it a little bit. Great play by Kenny Odom there. I'm kind of seeing it again. I think we're just going to try it. And he can burn that DB. Yep, he burnt him. What a throw. Oh, my goodness. Oh, yeah, ball on the line. We just got the ball back. Our defense literally held them at the goal line. Or they got a fumble. I don't know what they did, but give it up to Hassan Wilson, who pushes it in for the easy touchdown. Go ahead and hand it off to Hassan Wilson here. He should be able to get us a good chunk of yardage. Yep. Easy first down. Fourth quarter. We're up 21-0, man. Looking at Smith on that slant. Should be open pretty quick here, depending on... Yep, right there. And he takes it into the end zone. I didn't expect that, but we go up 27-0. So we're here wrapping up the game. Just going to kind of get a little bit more stats, because why not? Hand it off to Hassan Wilson, who breaks free right up the middle. Of course, he decides to do this near the end. Here we are at the end of the game. Malachi Nelson with 166 yards, 2 touchdowns, and 1 interception. I don't think that's his fault, though. The Heisman difficulty took over. We got Hassan Wilson here, 95 yards rushing and 3 touchdowns. He really did bring it back after the horrendous start he had. I mean, he couldn't do anything. And then there's Malachi Nelson with 36 yards. For receiving, of course, our boy Kenny Odom, 120 yards and 1 touchdown. Really excited about him if we can unlock him. Definitely going to be looking his way a lot more this season. And then there's Hassan Wilson. I'll go ahead and take a look at the other team because our defense held them to 0 points. No field goals or nothing. And, I mean, yeah, their quarterback, 4 completions, 52 yards, 23% completion rating. I mean, he played horrible. And then rushing the ball, they only had 14 yards on the ground. So, yeah, I guess our defense just really locked up. We're going to check out those stats. They didn't get no interceptions, so there must have been maybe some fumbles or something like that. I mean, about 2 sacks combined, 3 tackle for losses, good amount of tackles. I mean, they went in for sure. Nothing too crazy, though. That's interesting that Yo Monroe couldn't get anything on the board, but hey, I'll take it. Take a look at our recruiting here. Nothing much has changed. We're still number 1 on pretty much everybody's board here. We can't really do much. I mean, we have limited hours. We already sent everything we could to people. Here, I could just put Christian Davis on a hard sell, which at that point, I mean, we only have 1 A grade, the rest are Fs. Who knows? Maybe sending the house is probably better in that situation. Throw a hard sell also on Clyde Grimes. Once again, though, his stats aren't really looking all that great when it comes to the grades. So that's kind of what we're working with here. Aren't really in jeopardy of losing anybody. Maybe Kevin Gomez, but we're about equal with Colorado State. We just got to make sure we keep an eye on that. For those of you that may be wondering, I do have 30 coaching points available, but I'm not going to add them on anything just yet. I'm waiting to get to level 10 so that way I can unlock recruiter right off rip. I definitely should have probably been recruiter to start my career, but I know motivator was known as like one of the strongest coaching abilities at the start of this game, so I figured I would keep it. But yeah, I'm not looking to really upgrade anything just yet. I'm going to go for recruiter, and then that way we could start scouting our guys and really honing into the players that we actually want versus just going after face value things. It appears our offensive coordinator is actually an elite recruiter, but he only has 4 spots. He has quarterback, well, 3 spots actually, quarterback, running back, and receiver. And his quarterback is maxed out, which is actually really helpful because we need a quarterback, but I mean, we need some other stuff too. And then, of course, our defensive coordinator, I believe, he's just motivator. So we're definitely going to have to go down the recruiter track on our coach and really try to hone in on recruiting so that way we can get the best players available.
Everyone to the Sun Bowl, home field for the UTEP Miners. As we'll see a squad from Conference USA, the Louisiana Tech Bulldogs, taking on one of the top 5 teams in the conference, the UTEP Miners.
Another conference game here for us, taking on LA Tech. They were pretty solid last year, but I think in this game they're not as good. I think we're either equal or just a little bit better than them, but I could be wrong. But let's see how this game goes. I don't know how many times I've talked about screen passes being pretty bad, but here I am using them almost every game, multiple times, as Cam Thomas gets us the first down. Cam Thomas is in again. I wonder if he's our power halfback or something like that, because he's always in whenever we're in these sets, but hey, I'll take it if he keeps giving me that chunk of yardage. Good run right there by Cam. I know y'all see it on the left side. Kenny Odom getting pressed and put him on a streak here. He should beat this guy. He does. He burns him. Good throw by Malachi. Yes, sir. Touchdown. Kenny to Malachi. Wait, Malachi to Kenny. Whoops, my bad.
Last drive in for a touchdown. They'll try to do it again on this one. Finds a tight end. Found enough room to get it into enemy third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Makes the catch. It's Odom. They make the stop. Try to put one down the boulevard from 42 yards out. And that one took everything he had.
We're back deep in our end zone here. I'm seeing Smith down the seam. He cuts in. If I could give it to him, throw it to where it's shielded away from the defender. Perfect. Got to try to get into at least field goal range here. I want to go up as much as I can before halftime. Let's see. I'm not seeing much. You know what? Let's just take off with Malachi. Screw it. Block for me. Malachi Nelson down the sideline, bro. Exactly what we needed. I think I'm going to hand it off to Hassan here. Just get us the first down, 3rd and inches. He just bullies his way through that D lineman. It's absolutely beautiful. He hasn't had the greatest of games again. And I know it's because maybe I'm not handing him the ball a lot. I mean, Cam Thomas is in right now, so maybe that he's just taking up his spots, but I don't know. We got some time here. Let's see what we can do. As you know what, Kenny Odom down the middle, perfect. It's a little bit closer, easier field goal. And the way Heisman has been playing us all game, it's been really hard to get the ball in the air. We'll see. Don't really like anything here. You know what? Let's just take off Malachi. Malachi gets into the end zone himself. Another touchdown. Let's freaking go. Back after halftime here. First possession. Going to break off to the right. I see him wide open. Malachi on the run with the dot. I see Kenny on the left pressed again. I think I'm going to have to go for him here. Yep, smokes him. But oh, no, Malachi. Oh, damn, he just underthrew him. Our defense, once again, holding LA Tech to no points. I'm actually impressed. I mean, I don't think we have the greatest of defense. Another decent game here out of Malachi Nelson. Very efficient. 13 completions on 21 attempts. 129 yards and a touchdown. Cam Thomas having himself a nice little game here. 7 attempts, 48 yards. And then Hassan Wilson, 7 attempts, only 22 yards. Maybe something to keep an eye out for in the future. Once again, nothing much on the recruiting side of things. We're still in the lead in all these guys. We just can't get any of them to commit. The only thing that sucks is we just have no points. I can't get any of them on visits. I can't get any of them to really increase that bar. I mean, as long as they're first, you know, we could do some real damage in the transfer portal. I knew going in we wouldn't get much recruits the first year, but hey, I guess we should just be at least happy that we're winning games and we're keeping these guys in first. The things I keep forgetting to do that I keep telling myself I want to do is I want to change out my tight end. I'm going to put in this Josh Schutz guy. He's got 84 speed, is a 6'3" vertical threat. I'm going to take him and I'm going to put him in instead of Luka Matamoros. I just couldn't get anything going with Luka. I mean, he's a good blocking tight end, but I like to throw the ball to my tight ends, and especially in Heisman difficulty, I'm going to need that more than ever. So a good, solid tight end is something that goes a long way, especially for me. And I think Josh Schutz could actually be that guy for us. If not, we have this Cash Cheeks guy who's got a crazy name, but he looks like he's also a beast. He's about 4 inches taller than Josh, a little bit slower, but we have options. Taking a look at the Conference USA standings, we're currently in first place with a 4-1 record and a conference record of 1-0. Delaware at 2-0. They're third in conference standings. And then surprising to see Liberty all the way there at the bottom at 2-3. I didn't realize that they weren't as good in this game as they were last game. But, I mean, they're still a tough opponent. I think we got them coming up next, and that's a game we need to win. Being a conference game, them being a big threat in this conference to us, that's something we definitely got to look out for. Another thing I was looking at that I hope that we can probably do if this series goes on long is changing conferences. So realistically, if UTEP does very well over a certain amount of seasons, they would move, I think, to the Mountain West Conference is what I saw. That's how it would work. They would move to the Mountain West Conference, and if they start dominating in there, then I believe they would move over to the Big Ten. That is definitely a long ways away. We are not even close to doing that. It's definitely something to look forward to in the future. Could be a big goal for us to get UTEP into the Big Ten Conference, and I mean, not just win a natty, but dominate a powerhouse conference like that. To get in the Big Ten would be a massive accomplishment.
Welcome everyone to the Sun Bowl, home field for the UTEP Miners. As we'll see a squad from Conference USA, the Liberty Flames, facing a fellow Conference USA opponent, the UTEP Miners. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis. Joined here.
All right, Liberty ended our 2-game streak of holding opponents to 0 as they scored 3 from their first possession. So hopefully we could either answer the same or hopefully get a touchdown here. It's Kenny Odom gets one down the middle. So the coaching suggestions have been relatively better over the past couple games. I like the variety as we get our tight end Ezinwa. I believe he's a third-string tight end now, but yeah, they've been surprisingly better. Last game and this game. Just looking at this drag all the way. It should get us open. Kind of, sort of. But Jaden Smith breaks the tackle. It's an easy first down. What a play. Let's run a little halfback screen here. Play that's been working for us all season. Take it out to Wilson, who doesn't get the first down. So they recommended us take the field goal, but then after the first quarter ended, it said to go for it. So we're just going to go with our trusty play that always gets us the first down. Works every time. I mean, I think I need to favorite it, actually. I don't think I have a favorite. We'll do that. We just hammered the ball with Wilson inch by inch so that Malachi could get the QB sneak for the touchdown. Liking Kenny Odom over the middle here. If we could break up on this drag route, he does. It's a good extra chunky yardage as well. Right, I think I'm going to put Kenny on that post route, drop it a little bit. We'll read the linebacker, see what he does. And perfect, easy, over the middle, right to Kenny Odom. That play is actually a pretty simple read. You just got to kind of watch the safety, see if they're a little off-centered with the DB as well, and then you just read the linebacker from there. Looking at Hassan Wilson here. Perfect. Can he get into the end zone, though? Damn, he's so close. I love that little out route with the running back whenever like my receivers are kind of doing their thing. It's a super simple play, but it almost works every time. As we go ahead, give it to Wilson for the easy touchdown. One thing I'm noticing is that Heisman leaves open certain things depending on the team. Another, like this one right here, another wide open down the middle. They just tend to do different things depending on the team. Even running the ball, like after a couple passes, you run the ball, it's almost a guaranteed 10 yards. It's really weird. I'm not liking much out of this play. Maybe Hassan could get open there a little on the out route to the right. I'm going to look at shoots down the middle. I kind of see him. Man, I got sacked, bro. Liberty did absolutely nothing with that sack. I mean, we gave him good field position too. And I mean, our defense has just been eating up these guys. I mean, they've only scored 3 points since the first quarter. I don't think it has anything to do with me playing the games. I just think our defense is, I guess, the best part of our team as I just juke out that dude. I'm not sure what it is, but if it keeps continuing, I mean, I'll have to definitely sim some games. Can't really play them all if they're going to be easy to win, as our brand new tight end shoots down the sideline. Oh my gosh, he breaks the tackle and gets in for the touchdown. That's exactly what we want out of our tight end there. It's just what I need. I need my tight end to be able to break free and get open on any of those routes. Cam Thomas gets a good chunk of yardage. That's going to wrap up this game, folks. 21-3. We BTA'd Liberty, which is kind of shocking. I overestimated them a little bit, but hey, we'll take it. Malachi Nelson, once again, an efficient night. 154 yards on 15 completions with only 18 attempts and a touchdown. Hassan Wilson, 41 yards rushing on 10 attempts. I'm not running the ball as much as I was, but he seems to be taking advantage of the one handoffs that he's getting. Then our guy Kenny Odom leading us in receiving yards. Only 49, but we'll take it. I definitely want to get the ball in the air more with Malachi. And then there's our tight end, Josh Schutz, with that one amazing catch and run for a touchdown. Phenomenal. Even after the win, not much changing in the recruiting part of things. I think everybody's probably in their top 5, but there's really not much changing in terms of where we're seeing guys. I'm going to have to make a decision on Kevin Gomez, too. He did put us in second place. I believe Colorado State's beating us. I'm thinking what we're going to do is we're going to delete this DeMarco Beaver and then put Kevin Gomez on the hard sell, partially because he's got great deal breakers there. We got 2 A's and a B. I think we should be able to get the lead back on him. And then we just didn't need DeMarco anymore. We're looking good with Clyde. 5-1 overall, 2-0 in the conference, and we're looking fairly good. We got a rivalry game coming up against Sam Houston, and then after that, we're gonna wrap up conference play with Kennesaw State, Jacksonville State, Missouri State, and then the Battle of I-10, New Mexico State. Then we got Delaware at the end, who is looking like they're going to be our biggest competition. As long as we don't blow any of these games, which we shouldn't, we should be heading to a really good record and also looking at maybe a conference championship. But that's still a little ways away. Next episode, I'm thinking we're going to get in about 3 games. We'll get in the Sam Houston game, Kennesaw State, and the Jacksonville State. And then that should be a video. And then after that, we're going to pretty much wrap up the season on that 4th video with the last 3 games. So series is coming to a full here. We're going to be heading into our first off season, our first postseason, and looking to do some major damage in both of those, get more recruits, and really just improve this team overall. But that's going to be it for this video. Hope you all enjoyed. Please like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you in episode 3 where we're going to keep this thing rolling, taking on Sam Houston. I'll catch y'all. Peace.